How do you see the year? How do you picture the year? The picture you carry will determine to a great extent how far you're going to go. Hi, and welcome to your Voice of Awakening with Martin Skatolohi. It's a pleasure to be here with you today as we consider how to take on your year 2023. The best is already prepared for you. And I believe in many quarters we've been praying, we've been doing some kind of fasting, and the people have been preparing and writing goals. But now that all the goals are written and the prayer is made and the fast is done, it's now time to begin to go forth to take on 2023. So I'd like to bring you a word today, and it is on owning your space. In 2023, you need to be able to own your space. You've got to work your craft in this year and make the most of it. And how do you do that? I'd like to share with you 3 key principles or key ideas that could help you to own your space and bring your best to the marketplace, bring your best to your industry, and bring your best to your place of work, and in such a way that you can actually take the most out of the year. So the first thing to do in order to own your space in 2023 is what I call show up strategically. You heard me right. You've got to be able to show up just not anyhow, but to show up strategically, show up in such a way that you can stand out. You do it your own way, unapologetically, and you make sure you're bringing out your best wherever you go. You serve your 5 loaves with dignity, and you offer your 2 fish with the best dignity you can. You own your space. You bring whatever you have to light. It's like the story told in the Bible in 2 Kings chapter 4, where the widow woman went to the prophet and asked, and having a problem, and the prophet asked him, "What do you have in your house?" And she said, "I have nothing but a pot of oil." And the prophet said to her, "Go and pour out." So whatever it is you have to do, bring it to the marketplace with dignity, show up strategically, bring your difference to the market. Bring what you have to the market, because it is your difference that will make you to stand out in the market. So that's one thing you need to be able to do in this year if you're going to own your space. Come out strategically, show up in such a way that you bring your difference to the market, unapologetically, but in such a strong way that is going to make a mark and to make you memorable and fascinating in the marketplace. The second thing I believe you need to be able to do is to shape your space as you see it in your imagination. Right, you heard me very correctly. Shape your space as you have imagined it in your own mind. How do sculptors go make their great works? Now, sculptors do 2 profound things, and one of them is that they don't just take life as is, but they also see life in their own imagination, and they go to work with the imagination they've got. How do you see the year? How do you picture the year? The picture you carry will determine to a great extent how far you're going to go. So be gallant in your effort and dare on your vision. You heard me correctly. Dare on your own vision. Dare to go for your vision. As you have seen it in your imagination, go about your work. It's Shoichiro Honda. We had the story of Shoichiro Honda when he was creating his corporations. Things were tough at the time when he was working, but he dared to see things as it was in his imagination, and the rest is history. We know that Honda Corporation is employing thousands and scores of thousands across the globe, and they are bringing their product to the market. The third is what I call work with what you've got. Work with what you've got. I gave an illustration of the sculptors just a while ago. And sculptors have a way of accepting the material they have been given, and they don't wish for a different material. They take the materials they have been given, and through the eyes of their imagination, they begin to work on their craft and work on what they have and to create what they want to create, what they had imagined. So don't wish for what is not. There is no ifs and buts this year. It is to take what you have, what life throws at you, what life gives you this year, good, bad, ugly, no matter what it is, take it on and go in your own stride. Roll up your sleeves, go to work with it. You know my favorite scriptures in Judges chapter 12 verse 3. It is about Jephthah. He said, I came to you to help me, and you didn't help me, but I took my life in my hands, and so God helped me. As you dare to own your space this year by making sure that you show up strategically and ensuring that you bring your craft to the market, you seize your space based on your own imagination, and you go to work with what you've got. I believe strongly by the end of the year, you will have been able to shape the year and shape your space as you have seen it in your imagination. This is to the best of your year, and I will see you on the other side. Bye for now, and God bless.